Mick Manhattan here, and I'm back again with another What to Watch with the Scene Snob, a Halloween edition, and we're covering this week in What to Watch. So I'll go over some things that are going to be on TV, some movies, things like that, and then I'm going to give you a double feature that I think really pairs well, that maybe you could check out next Saturday or something, or, any night really, if you're up for a double feature. So, putting it together and really haven't thought about what's coming up this week. It's kind of a big week in terms of horror. And there's a lot of interesting things going on, but you should really be excited. So first and foremost, tonight, this comes out on Sunday and I'm recording it on the same day, but at 8 p.m. tonight, of course, The Simpsons are back with an all-new Treehouse Horrors. It's brand new. It's coming back, so make sure to check it out. If you love The Simpsons like I do, the Treehouse Horrors are always a lot of fun. And they're coming back with the 32nd. It's craziness. So that starts at 8 p.m. tonight on Fox. The show of the week that is premiering, and I call it the show of the week because I have a feeling big things are going to come from this. And that is the new Chucky TV series. So that starts this Tuesday. So make sure to check it out after the Scene Snobs podcast. Actually it starts at 10, so it kind of coincides really nicely. You can watch us at 9, watch Chucky at 10. Works well. Not a shameless plug or anything. But yes, the Chucky series does come back all new, or not come back. The series itself, this continues off of the movies. So it covers everything except for the remake. So I'm very excited to see, because we know Jennifer Tilly's going to be in it. We know that Brad Dourif is coming back to voice Chucky. His daughter is going to come back and be a part of it. If you remember, she was a part of the movies. The last two, Cult of Chucky and Curse of Chucky. So I definitely want to see where a Chucky series goes. It seems like it'll be very interesting. I don't know how you do that. When I first heard about the premise, I was a little, not concerned. It's by Don Mancini, so I know it's going to do well. But I was a little taken aback, because I'm like, what do you do with a TV series? Seems like it's a very limited premise. But as 7, movies that consecutively came out and then a remake will tell, there's nothing uninteresting about Chucky for sure. So new series starts October 12th, this Tuesday at 10 p.m. over on Sci-Fi. So make sure to go check that out. Now the big one, movie of the week, Halloween Kills. We've all been excited for it. It got pushed back to this year. It was supposed to come out last year. I am very excited. I can't wait to see what David Gordon Green does with this series. It's the second in his 3 that are continuation from the 1978 Halloween, of course. And if you saw the 2018 Halloween, which I'm sure you have if you're watching this, even if I've heard mixed reviews in certain areas about Halloween 2018. I loved it. I thought it was a great continuation. I really enjoyed where they went with it, and the fact that it's a new timeline. I thought the old timeline was getting stale, and they were bringing it in a direction that just didn't really work for me, even though I love Dangertainment, and I will stand by that. I didn't love the direction they were taking it, and then I wasn't a huge fan of Rob Zombie's. I liked the first one. Second one, I did not. I think I'm with a lot of people on that one, but there are some things about it I really enjoyed. So I'm glad that Michael Myers is kind of being refreshed. The first one is still very much, which is near and dear to all of our hearts, I think, still very much a big impact in this storyline. And I'm anxious to see where they go with it. So with that, Halloween Kills is coming out this Friday. It will be available on Peacock or in theaters, so if you don't feel comfortable getting out to the theater, maybe check it out on Peacock if you have Comcast or not. But, definitely if you want to see it, you should go check it out. I do believe that. So what I like to do is, and you might have seen from my last video, which was Bloodfest and Tucker and Dale versus Evil, my double feature, I like to stick with double features that I think, personally, really pair well together. I think it's important when you do a double feature that you look at it and you say, does this movie go with this movie? Go with this next movie? Because if you have 2 wildly outlandish movies that don't really mix well together, it can get you a little bit bored. Not saying that you don't like the movies, but you try for a double feature. So I try and curate a little bit double features that I think pair really well. Now this one, I wanted to go with a newer movie that maybe not a lot of people have seen, and I think a lot of people should see. It's a beautifully done horror movie from 2018, and I wanted to pair it with something older. Originally, I was going to pair it with The Stepfather, which I think is another underrated horror movie that you should check out if you haven't. But then I thought about it, and I thought about there's a kid element to this movie where there's a very adventurous type of element to it, where things kind of get dark a little bit, a little bit ways into the movie. Like it's like almost feels like Goonie-esque, and then it turns into like straight like, wow, this is horror through and through. It's just a wonderfully done movie, and I think it pairs well with this old movie that I picked, and that is, here we go, Lost Boys and Summer of '84. Both movies about the 80s. One takes place in the 80s, and the other one was actually filmed in the 80s, wonderfully so. I think we all know Lost Boys, and if you love it and you love that Goonies-esque but horror type vibe, it works well. It's on the, just the 80s really tackled that really well, putting kids in a situation where horror elements are involved. Like you had Monster Squad, Lost Boys, Goonies even, things like that. Summer of '84 really captured that well, and then took the horror and like turned it up quite a bit. Maybe not quite 11, but real close. So, and if you haven't seen Summer of '84, I think that if you wanted a really good double feature to watch, these two work well. And I think they're interchangeable. I think if you're up for a more lighthearted ending to finish off the night, then put The Lost Boys as your second movie. But if you did want to watch that first and then watch Summer of '84, I think it pairs either way really well. So Lost Boys and Summer of '84 are my choice double feature of the week. Let me know what you think. If you haven't seen Summer of '84, I'd love to hear your review on it in the comments, or message me, or let's talk on social media. You can follow me at The Scene Snob anywhere. If you haven't seen Lost Boys, I would love to hear what you think of The Lost Boys. But both movies together, I would really like to know what you think about the double feature, especially horror fans. What do you think? Do you think I mashed them well? So let me know. I'd love to hear it. Again, I am The Scene Snob. I'm doing this What to Watch throughout October, and we'll see how it goes from there. You can catch all the rest of my shows. We have content every day for Snobs Horrorfest. Use hashtag Snobs Horrorfest to kind of connect with us and things like that. So we are doing, tomorrow night, we're going to have another What to Watch slasher movie edition. If you saw my ghost movie edition last week, these are just movies that, subgenres that I really like, and I don't think have enough attention on them that people and horror fans especially should check out. And then we have the Scene Snobs podcast, 9 p.m. on Tuesday, as always, live. We're doing Real Combat on Wednesday. A very special treat. The filmmakers from Halloween Inferno are going to be joining us, and we're going to have an interview with them this week and a review of their movie. And we'll also have Real Combat again on Friday live. So make sure to check that out. If you don't know what Real Combat is, that's where we invite two movie fans on. They each bring a movie. Right now we're doing the Halloween edition, so it's horror movies. They bring two movies. Well, they each grab a movie, and they have to debate, and by the end, what I should watch that night. And I choose the winner at the end. So if you haven't checked those out already, head over to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, hit like, and we really appreciate you. And let us know what you think about Real Combat as well. I am The Scene Snob. This is What to Watch with The Scene Snob, Halloween edition. I hope you guys liked my double feature choices. I hope you guys liked my choices for what to watch this week. Again, love to hear from you. Go over to thescenesnobs.com. We have all of our links and more over there, so you can check out all our stuff. Thanks very much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mick Manhattan, The Scene Snob, and you can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, or you can check it out on any podcast platform or our YouTube channel anytime after that. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. If you guys want to join, check us out over on thescenesnobs.com. We have links for everything. The Scene Snobs merch store is open. You can check that out too. Links again on the site. Or like, follow, and subscribe on all of our social media. Again, head over to thescenesnobs.com. It's all there for you guys.